EastEnders Louise Mitchell was last seen in Walford in 2020, but the beloved character may be killed off-screen in a new theory surrounding Phil Mitchell's prison stint. Louise Mitchell, played by Tilly Keeper, fled Walford with Lisa Fowler, Lucy Benjamin, after struggling to cope with the role she played in Keanu Taylor's Danny Walters' death. However, while her father Phil Mitchell, Steve McFadden, serves a life prison sentence, will Louise be tragically murdered when the EastEnders dodgy dealer decides he no longer wants to spend his life behind bars? In 2020, Phil, Ben and Louise conspired to have Keanu murdered for fathering a child with Louise and Sharon Mitchell, Letitia Dean. However, EastEnders fans will know Martin Fowler, James By, who was blackmailed into carrying out the hit, didn't go through with it, and Keanu remains a free man. Since Louise's departure, Phil visited her in Portugal when Lisa was involved in a car accident. However, the mum-to-baby Peggy has remained away from the square during her father's prison stint. Phil was determined he wouldn't become a police informant despite facing a life prison sentence. Although he built a new life with Kat Slater, Jessie Wallace, and her 3 sons, Phil refused to turn his back on his business associates for fear of the repercussions. However, EastEnders viewers will know the dodgy dealer isn't enjoying his time in prison. While away, he's asked Kat to take care of his business and make things easier for him. This involved Kat looking after a package containing a gun until another associate collected the item. When Kat protested, Phil warned her his life could be made very difficult. But, if the Mitchell hard man's stint behind bars continues to be unpleasant, could he snap and change his mind about being an informant? Louise Mitchell actress Tilly has reportedly landed a new role in Netflix's big hit You. This news likely suggests the actress has no plans to return to the BBC soap anytime soon, and the project could be the beginning of a Hollywood career for the star. Will the BBC soap decide to kill off Louise in a plot involving Phil's release from prison? If the dodgy dealer decides to become an informant, his greatest fear may become true, and one of his business associates could target his children. Will Phil turn his back on his criminal code, or will he spend the rest of his life in prison? Meanwhile, a source has addressed reports Tilly is joining Coronation Street star Dario Coate and Eve Austin, who played Tabitha Taylor Rudd in Emmerdale in You. A source told The Sun, "This will come as a huge surprise to the millions of fans of the show around the world, who got used to the first 3 seasons being based in various locations in the US. The last thing they would have expected was for the next outing to move lock, stock and barrel across the Atlantic and feature a largely British cast." But the producers wanted to provide a fresh take on the show, though Joe will no doubt be going back to his dark deeds when he arrives in London. Express.co.uk has contacted a representative for Tilly for comment.